Hostage exchange of friendship. Last time, I told you a story about the State of Wei because it was the initiator of the war against the State of Zheng. So, I finished telling the story of the State of Wei and now I'm going back to the war between the State of Zheng and the State of Wei. The main thread of my stories is the hegemon of the spring and autumn period, as there were too many countries and it was too chaotic. This method could make the story clearer. In ancient China, there was a way to establish friendly relations between two countries, which was to exchange hostages. Usually, the sons of the kings were exchanged with each other so that the two countries would not easily go to war, otherwise, the sons would be the first sacrifice. The two countries that exchange hostages have the same status. For example, only two vassal states would exchange hostages. However, if the Zhou Dynasty and a vassal state exchanged hostages, it would be considered that the Zhou Dynasty was lowering its status and showing weakness, and the vassal state would be considered as being very unreasonable and disrespectful to the king. So usually, the Zhou Dynasty would not exchange hostages with the vassal states. But why did King Zhou Ping and Duke Shuang of Zheng exchange hostages? Duke Shuang of Zheng was the king of the state of Zheng, and also an official of the Zhou Dynasty, so he should work in the Zhou Dynasty, not stay in Zheng for a long time. However, Duke Shuang was dealing with the rebellion of his mother and brother in Zheng, so he did not go to work in the Zhou Dynasty for a long time. Duke Shuang's official position was also very high, similar to that of a prime minister, which made King Zhou Ping a little unhappy. So King Zhou Ping wanted Duke Shuang to retire and let another minister be the prime minister. But that minister was scared off. He should have been happy about the promotion, but the state of Zheng was a superpower now, and if they took Duke Shuang's position, it would be troublesome if they retaliated, so he ran back to his own fiefdom overnight. But the problem still existed, and the conversation between King Zhou Ping and that minister leaked. Duke Shuang was very angry and went to King Zhou Ping to resign. King Zhou Ping realized that he had made a very big mistake. His relationship with Duke Shuang was very good, and with the protection of the superpower, the state of Zheng, he didn't have to worry about the invasion of other tribes. So King Zhou Ping came up with another wrong idea. He wanted to exchange hostages with the state of Zheng, indicating that he trusted Duke Shuang very much and wanted to appease him in this way. Duke Shuang's anger did dissipate, but he was also frightened. Exchanging hostages with King Zhou was a great disrespect to King Zhou, and Duke Shuang was a person who valued his reputation, so other countries would criticize him for doing this. But King Zhou Ping was determined and confirmed the exchange of hostages. So King Zhou's crown prince went to the state of Zheng, and Duke Shuang's crown prince went to the Zhou Dynasty. When King Ping of Zhou was alive, this problem did not show up, but when King Ping of Zhou died, there was a big problem. Once King Ping of Zhou died, the crown prince returned to Zhou. The crown prince was not young and in poor health, and the death of King Ping of Zhou made the crown prince very sad, and as a result, the crown prince also died. The son of the prince became the new king of Zhou. King Juan of Zhou, the new king, Zhou Juan, was not happy with the way his father had been treated by the leaders of another kingdom called Zheng, so he decided to dismiss the Zheng leader, Duke Shuang of Zheng. Duke Zhuang was also happy with this, and it was very good to go back to be the king of a superpower himself, and he went back to Zheng that day. After all, Zhuang Duke had worked in the Zhou Dynasty for so many years, and had good relations and dealt with many problems, but now he was sacked without any condolences, which made the ministers of Zheng very angry. Some ministers then said they would attack the king of Zhou, but that would be a rebellion, and attacking the central government might have another allied army attacking Zheng. To get back at King Juan of Zhou, Duke Zheng's advisors came up with a plan to make the king unhappy. They decided to send a group of soldiers to a small town near the Zhou kingdom to demand food, even though the town did not owe them any food. When the soldiers arrived, they found that the town was locked up tight, but the fields surrounding the town were full of ripe crops. So the soldiers took matters into their own hands and started to harvest the crops, even though they did not have permission. After a few months, Zhang's troops came again, this time cutting away all the rice as well. When Zhou king found out about this, he was furious, and he wanted to go to war with Zhang. But his advisors knew that this would be a bad idea, as they would likely lose the war. Duke Zhuang was happy that he had made the king of Zhou very angry. Duke Zhuang was ready to go to the Zhou dynasty to confess his mistake and give some face to the king of Zhou, but then something happened and Song hit Zhang. The original Song domestic turmoil, another brother robbed the throne, lost and ran to Zheng for refuge, called Gongzi Feng. The Duke of Zhuang gave him a small city to live in, but Song attacked the city and occupied it. Fortunately, the man who took refuge ran fast and came to the capital to seek protection from the Duke of Zheng. Zheng was a superpower and loved to save face. Now someone launched a direct invasion and took a city. Zhuang Duke was very angry. But Zhuang Duke still cannot directly start a war. This is why.